Welcome back, friend. I'm Johnny Hughes, and if you've been following along from our first two episodes, you've learned about cultivating a growth mindset and building resilience through life storms. But today we're going deeper. We're going to explore the one thing that can transform every aspect of your life, the invisible force that turns ordinary days into meaningful moments and challenges into missions worth fighting for. We're talking about purpose, not the kind you find in a motivational quote or a weekend workshop, but the kind that roots you so deeply in what matters that nothing, not failure, not criticism, not even your own doubt, can shake you loose. This is your guide to discovering your why. Let me ask you something, and I want you to really sit with this question. Why do you do what you do? Not the surface answer, not to pay the bills or because I have to, but the reason that gets you out of bed on the days when staying under the covers feels so much easier, the reason that keeps you going when everyone else has given up, the reason that makes the struggle worth it. If you can't answer that question clearly, if you're fumbling for words or drawing a blank, you're not alone. Most people go through life on autopilot, moving from task to task, goal to goal, never stopping to ask the most important question of all. What is this all for? We live in a world that's louder than it's ever been. Every day, you're bombarded with messages telling you what you should want, who you should be, what success is supposed to look like. Buy this, achieve that, look like this, be more productive, work harder, hustle harder, and somewhere in all that noise, the quiet voice of your own purpose gets drowned out. You start chasing goals that aren't even yours. You start measuring your worth by standards that don't align with your values. You start living someone else's life and wondering why it feels so empty. Purpose is the antidote to that emptiness. It's the compass that helps you navigate through the noise and find your true north. I'll be honest with you. There was a time when I thought I had it all figured out. I was checking all the boxes, the right job, the right achievements, the things that look good on paper. But inside, I felt hollow. I'd accomplished things that other people celebrated. And yet I felt like I was playing a role in someone else's story. Have you ever felt that way? Like you're successful by society's standards, but unfulfilled by your own? That disconnect. That's what happens when achievement becomes separated from purpose. You can climb the ladder with incredible speed, but if it's leaning against the wrong wall, what's the point? So what exactly is purpose? It's not a single destination or a job title or a bullet point on your bucket list. Purpose is the intersection of three powerful forces: what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. It's where your passion meets your skills and creates impact beyond yourself. But here's what makes purpose so profound. It's not static. It's not something you discover once and you're done. Purpose evolves as you evolve. It deepens as you grow. It clarifies as you learn more about who you are and what matters to you. And the journey of finding it, that journey itself is purposeful. Let's get practical. How do you actually discover your purpose? It starts with reflection, but not the kind where you sit around waiting for lightning to strike. Active reflection, deep, honest inquiry into your own life. Think about the moments when you felt most alive, not happy alive. There's a difference. Happiness is often tied to comfort, to things going well. But aliveness, that's different. That's when you're so engaged in what you're doing that time disappears. When you're using your strengths in service of something that matters. Those moments are breadcrumbs leading you toward your purpose. Ask yourself these questions and don't rush to answer them. Let them sit with you. What activities make you lose track of time? What problems in the world break your heart or fire you up? What would you do even if no one paid you or praised you for it? What do people consistently come to you for help with? What legacy do you want to leave behind? And perhaps most importantly, if you had unlimited resources and couldn't fail, how would you spend your time? These aren't easy questions, but your answers, your real honest answers, hold the keys to your purpose. Look at the people who found their purpose. Not celebrities or billionaires necessarily, but people who know their why. There's something different about them. They move through the world with intention. They make decisions more easily because they have a filter. Does this align with my purpose or not? They face setbacks with more resilience because they're not just pursuing success. They're pursuing something that matters. And here's what's beautiful. Their sense of purpose isn't diminished by obstacles. It's often strengthened by them. Because when you know why you're doing something, the how becomes a detail you'll figure out. Let me give you a practice that changed my life. It's called the purpose statement exercise. Take out a piece of paper. Actually, take it out right now if you can. At the top, write, I exist to, and then complete that sentence. Not I want to or I should, but I exist to. Try it multiple ways. I exist to help people see their potential. I exist to create beauty in a chaotic world. I exist to protect those who can't protect themselves. I exist to ask questions that make people think differently. Keep writing until something resonates so deeply it almost brings tears to your eyes. That's your purpose trying to speak through you. Notice the difference. It's not that one life has fewer challenges or more advantages. It's that one life has meaning woven through it. Purpose doesn't make life easier. Let me say that again. Purpose doesn't make life easier. It makes life matter. It gives you a reason to push through the hard parts. It transforms suffering from senseless pain into meaningful struggle. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, wrote that humans can endure almost anything if they have a strong enough why. He witnessed this truth in the most horrific circumstances imaginable. Those who had purpose, caring for a loved one, finishing important work, bearing witness, were more likely to survive. Purpose, quite literally, can be the difference between life and death. Here's something crucial that many people miss. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing in the conventional sense. You don't have to cure cancer or solve world hunger. Purpose can be found in raising children with love and intention, in teaching third graders to read, in making your neighborhood a little friendlier, in creating art that helps one person feel less alone. The size of your impact isn't what matters. It's the authenticity of your contribution. It's about using your unique gifts in service of something beyond yourself. But let's address the elephant in the room. What if your current life, your job, your obligations, your circumstances, doesn't align with your purpose? Does that mean you quit everything tomorrow and chase your dream? Not necessarily. Purpose isn't always about dramatic transformation. Sometimes it's about infusion. It's about bringing purpose into whatever you're doing right now. If you're in a job that doesn't feel purposeful, ask yourself, how can I bring more of my values into this role? How can I impact the people around me? How can I use this experience as a stepping stone towards something more aligned? Purpose is a direction, not a destination. And every step you take toward it counts. Your purpose won't reveal itself all at once. It's not a light switch, it's a sunrise. It emerges gradually as you pay attention to what calls to you, as you experiment with different ways of contributing, as you listen to the feedback life gives you. And here's permission you might need. It's okay if your purpose changes. It's okay if what mattered deeply at 25 looks different at 45. Evolution isn't betrayal of your purpose. It's fulfillment of it. Because as you grow, your capacity to live purposefully grows too. Here's your practice for this week. Every morning, before you check your phone or dive into your to-do list, take 2 minutes to connect with your why. Ask yourself, what matters most today? How can I show up in alignment with my values? What's one way I can contribute something meaningful? And every evening, reflect. Where did I feel most purposeful today? Where did I drift from what matters? What will I do differently tomorrow? This simple practice, bookending your day with purpose, will gradually rewire your brain to prioritize meaning over momentum. As we close today's episode, I want you to hold this truth close. You are not here by accident. Your life, with all its unique circumstances, challenges, gifts, and experiences, is not random. You have something to offer this world that no one else can offer in quite the same way. Your purpose doesn't have to be discovered. It's already inside you, waiting to be uncovered, waiting for you to clear away the noise and listen to what you already know in your bones. The world doesn't need another person living someone else's dream. It needs you living yours. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of purpose. Remember, a life lived with purpose isn't measured by accomplishments alone, but by the depth of meaning you bring to every moment. You have a why worth living for. Find it, honor it, let it guide you home to yourself. Until next time, keep questioning, keep listening, and keep discovering the extraordinary purpose that makes you you. Goodbye for now.